gonna be a good day.
Ooh, I am so nervous to make this video. Sick to my stomach. Hey everyone, welcome to another mukbang. I'm Lisa, and today we're making a giant ice cream sundae. I have some of the best vanilla ice cream that I've ever had in my whole life. It is the Kirkland Signature brand, which is, if you didn't know, that's like found at Costco. And then there is hot fudge sauce, Hershey's, and then Hershey's caramel sauce as well. I warmed each of those up a little bit, and then I decided to get some of these mixed nuts for the topping. And so it says it has a selection of roasted peanuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pecans, hazelnuts, and pistachios. But yeah, it just sounded really good because last time, if you remember my last big Sunday video that I did, I just had, well, I think I had different kinds of sauces, but same flavors, maybe. Maybe I had strawberry. But I also had cherries, and then I just had like the regular peanuts, not the mixed nuts. So yeah, let's get everything opened up. We're gonna make the sundae together, and this is the life update video that I've been promising for some time. So stay tuned to hear about what's been going on in my life. But first, let's make this sundae a little bit. Hopefully this is softened enough. Also, hope I don't forget to take a thumbnail after I finish making this sundae. I did try to take some with with just the setup of the sundae, little like a sundae bar type thing, but we'll see what I decide to choose from. Last time I had just bought like a pint of ice cream when I made the sundae, but this time at Costco they only sell these in a pack of 2 of these. So I was like, we're just gonna eat my heart out today. And I've really been craving this ice cream. I haven't had it in years, I think. This is really hard, guys. It's gonna be a whole workout for my arm. And my sister and I did some yoga this morning already. It was intense. It was a booty and core workout, and we were struggling. And it was only 17 minutes. But that's because I've been slacking on my yoga practice, but I'm getting back into it, I promise. I just had to get life settled. Okay. That's gonna be our last big chunk of ice cream. For now, I might, maybe we'll see if I eat more. Okay, so that's how much I used out of the container. I know it's probably really hard to see. Let's put some fudge on it. Let me show you some of that fudge. Oops. Messy. This is so much fun. I feel like I should have made some whipped cream, but that's okay. This is good. And the nuts. Cannot forget the nuts. Okay. So I'm sure you all are waiting to hear. I just couldn't focus on it and focus on making the sundae at the same time, so sorry guys. And you know, When I first started talking about it being a life update, it was not supposed to be as big of a life update, but I have like multiple things to tell you now. So, I don't know if I should talk about them in order, maybe to the most shocking one at the end. I don't know, but I guess I'm just gonna go with where my heart brings me, right? Okay, let's take a bite first though. Let's look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. First bite is gonna be perfect. Gooey deliciousness. Seriously, if you've never tried this ice cream and you really like a good vanilla ice cream, what is that noise? I keep hearing something. Okay, so first life update. And I didn't really talk about some of this previously, but those of you that know me well enough and have seen, like, followed me on other sites, maybe, like Instagram or something, you may have known, but like I said, I didn't really talk about it much, that right when Kev and I moved to Texas, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And so she immediately went through a surgery and then went through chemo and then was announced cancer free. I don't know if it was January or February the following year, which would have been the 22. Well, and then she started feeling sick recently, and she has to go through like a scan every 6 months and stuff, and they noticed some inflammation. And so when I first said there was news, they were thinking that it was cancer, and I said to you all that I didn't want to talk about it until we knew some final things. And honestly, it's taking a lot longer than we had anticipated, but they're thinking that it's linked to one of her autoimmune diseases. So, they're now looking into that. But I think they've ruled out cancer now at this point. So. That was the first life update thing that I actually originally spoke about. And then, hold on, this chair is making a noise and it's annoying me. And then, I'm really nervous to talk about this one because this is the one that, I don't know. I'm going to try not to get emotional on camera with you all, and I'm aware that some people can be uncomfortable with crying. I'm not in particular, so I cry like pretty easily. You've heard me talk about it. I'm a pretty emotional person. I'm very comfortable with that. And I'm never going to apologize for that. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm saying all of this. It's probably because I'm avoiding talking about it. So, I know that a couple of you, I'm shaking. I know that a couple of you have said a couple of things to me, that one of you noticed that I wasn't, wearing my ring anymore, and somebody else said something more personal to me that was pretty heartfelt, and, you know who you are. But, I wanted to let everyone know that Kev and I are actually going through a divorce, and I know I don't owe you guys any explanation or anything, but since a couple of you have already kind of noticed, and I do view you guys as people that that bring up my mental health, and a few times during this process, a couple of you have unknowingly left a comment that made my week, it made my day. It was incredible, and it was so thoughtful. A couple of you are just leaving some of the most heartfelt things to me without even realizing that it means so much to me at this time. So, sorry. I just don't want my nose to start running. Maybe I should put on a sweater because I'm going to be cold eating this ice cream too. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you details, but I did want to let you all know. And also because, it kind of changes my location for me as well, because I was only in Texas because Kev was stationed there in the military. So when I decided that I was going to be leaving him, because there were things, when you love somebody, you want to see how hard you can work to make it work, And so I'm going to say, since January we've been trying to make it work, and ultimately I've been moved back to California in my hometown for about 3 weeks now. And I have been saying that I was here visiting my sister, or I never actually said I was visiting. What I said was that what I said was just that maybe I did say I was visiting, but when I first said it, I just said I'm here in California with my sister. But yeah, I'm actually moved back. It's kind of crazy. I'm in my childhood bedroom. So, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster with, not being with the person or having that future that you pictured for the rest of your life anymore. And then being back here and still feeling like I still have great opportunities. You all have been watching my stuff. As you well know, that Kevin was my sole provider. And I've only ever asked, I think, one time to get my watch time up. But right now it'd be extremely helpful to be monetized going through this, because my amazing sister, and this is where I'm going to get super emotional. I have an amazing support system, you guys, that I don't think that many people get to have. And it's filled with amazing women, and a couple men sprinkled in there, like my stepdad. But it's been so great knowing that I have people behind me, and I feel like that's all of you included too. Because like I said, a couple of times without knowing it, you guys left me some really sweet comments on my video, and it made me feel like this is what I want to do. This is, my dream. And I've been working at it for 4.5 years now. And, yeah. Now that I'm on my own, kind of, like financially, it's going to be a bit rough for me a little bit. But I'm going to be uploading and focusing on you guys as much as I can, because like I said a couple of times, you guys, once I'm filming and I'm talking to all of you, I feel like it brings my mood up so much. It's like I'm just chatting with friends, and like sometimes when you're chatting with friends, you start to process things differently because you hear the way it sounds, and you're talking about it, and you're starting to see it from a different perspective maybe. And I feel like I can do that here on my channel. And that's also why I feel like you all deserve to kind of know at least what the background stuff was going on and why I may not have seemed as normal of myself recently. Oh, hi, Cheeto. And I did take the cats, you guys. But yeah, they're here with me. It's been rough introducing them to the other cats, and I've been wanting to talk about it to you all. But I couldn't explain that I moved to California yet, because I feel like most people would have been like, oh, you know, where's your husband too? So, yeah. It's been rough, but I do think I have an amazing, amazing support system. You know, I was raised pretty much solely by my mother, and it was just us, me and my two sisters and her. And so it's always been like really strong female presence in our family, and it's just been really nice having that. The nuts, I feel like I'm not even sure if I can tell which one is which in there, each bite. But I like this texture difference, and it still has like that nutty flavor in general, so. This ice cream is so thick. Did remember a before and after belly for you today. For anybody that likes to have that. I've been having one of you been demanding it. And all I have to say is I'll show it when I want to. I feel like I have like chocolate on my lips and everything. Side note, I watched a movie with my sister last night called The Bricklayer, and I felt like it was like, we both agreed that there was like parts where it was like over the top with the drama, like the dramatics in the scenes, and I kind of felt like it was like kind of like a cheesy action type of vibe too. So it was just okay to me. But I think some people do like movies like that, I will say. I'm just not one of them. Ooh. It actually feels so good now having filmed this and said all that. And I did not cry nearly as much as I thought I was going to. Now I think I'm going to cry right now because I'm happy about that. That's how emotional I've been, you guys. So emotional. Oof. And that's why I haven't been uploading too, because I'm in a different location. I just got my backdrop unpacked, and I literally I'm just in a room, so I don't have space for the big stand with it. So I didn't put it here. It's just like stuck to the wall and it works, right? You guys tell me, how has this setup been for you this whole video? I'm actually cold now. Oh, Laveau, my girl, you've been laying on my sweater. Thank you for keeping it warm for me. Oh. Yeah. But, yeah. If you don't watch, I already pre-filmed my next video. But if you don't end up watching some of it, or you watch this one first and you would like to recommend it in this video as well, let me know down in the comments, because I'm in LA County where I'm at. Let me know if there's anything in LA County that you want me to try or that you would recommend for me to try. Yeah. And you'll probably see a few more locally owned places on my channel, since I know more of the places out here too. So, yeah. So creamy. Oh no. Oh no, we're starting to cough. When I have too much of a dairy product, or pretty much too much food in general, I start like coughing, and if I cough too much, it'll make me gag. So let's not do that, and let's just take a sip of this for a little bit. Waterloo Blackberry Lemonade. Sparkling water. Yeah. The carbonation with the coolness of the ice cream made my mouth feel crazy. Excuse me. Literally getting cold from the ice cream. Jeez. I should have put a sweater on to begin with. Ooh. I hope this setup was good enough today. If you have anything that I don't do, that's like an easy quick fix or like a little short clip. I know somebody asked me one time to do like close-up of foods, which I really have forgotten to do that a lot. But let me know if you would like me to do that. But I'm getting so cold from that ice cream. And you all now heard everything that I need to tell you, I think, for now. If I think of anything, I'll probably tell you in future videos or whatever. But I think I covered the major topics today. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!